Still keep this scenery right there. This is the light. BANDMAN KEVO, Say Cheese, QUiNTiN Banks. We all got to sit down and do an interview or something. You know what I mean? BANDMAN KEVO, you know, if you guys don't know or not really into his videos, he does also talk about credit, financial services, you know what I mean, credit cards, debit cards, just finding credit scores, stuff like that, all those types of tips. I really advise you guys go check out his content as well. This is Say Cheese, and they actually talked a lot, but I think they broke them down. This is part one. What was this one? BANDMAN KEVO gives details on how to increase your credit score in 2 weeks. So this is how to increase your credit score in 2 weeks. BANDMAN KEVO, Say Cheese, QUiNTiN Banks. I'm gonna put my input in. But yeah, let's get into the video. Then I'll put my input in.
BANDMAN KEVO, we back.
We back.
Man, you damn near a part of the team now, man.
Yeah, they know me.
You damn near a Say Cheese motherfucking member now, man. How you been?
I've been good, bro. It's just cool. Trying to get rich, same old.
Yeah. Man, when people watch your interviews, they really take that shit to the head. Like they really study that shit and they like to live by it. And it's funny because I think I was working out. Well, I was talking to my homeboy the other day and he said he went to go get his tire changed. And they were talking about interviews, and the guy was watching our interview from last time about the cash versus credit, and the guy's talking about how he's trying to get his credit right. And so you got a lot of people out here that's, you know, trying to get their credit right now because at first they're thinking if they couldn't buy it cash, why get it? But now people are like, hold on, I can really leverage my money now. So you really out here changing the game one by one.
Yeah, like a lot of people inbox me, they be like, man, bro, how can I go through this? What can I do to do this and do that? And I'm just like, man, I feel like what I need to do is set up some type of either trade line site or credit cleaning site or, you know what I'm saying? Some way I can just help people, you know what I'm saying, build their credit, fix their credit and stuff like that. Because people definitely trying to get into it. I get a DM every second talking about the interviews, you know what I'm saying? I be like, damn, this shit real. Like a lot of people didn't know about trades. They don't even know they can clean their credit. So I'm just like, okay, cool. It's working, clearly.
Now, you know, I get my credit cleaned often because, you know, we all make mistakes. We pay shit late. But I pay somebody to do it.
Yeah.
We spoke before, you were like, you know, you could actually do it on your own.
You can.
Because everybody out here credit's fucked up. Let's get that shit right.
Right,
you know,
it's always an inquiry that you want to take off. You know what I mean?
Always. Yeah. So, you know, everybody's credit's fucked up out here these days because it's always an inquiry, it's always an eviction, hospital bill, student loans. But when I told you, I was like, yo, BANDMAN, I'm paying somebody to do my shit. And you kind of was like, yo, you can do that shit on your own. What's the steps to even building your credit to a better level?
Okay, as far as like, it just depends on like, if you about to clean your credit, you know what I mean? Like the very first thing you want to do is figure out like what's all on your credit and what needs to be removed, what's stopping your points from going up. So what I do is, as far as the very first thing I do is I get these attorney letters or like they like credit cleaning letters that people send out. You will mail them letters out. And once you mail them letters out, you're basically asking the credit bureau, can they remove an inquiry or a debt or something like that from your credit? But it's in an attorney way. It's like a finesse, but you know what I'm saying? It's a legal finesse to do it. You know what I mean? All it is to remove is just credit letters. You know what I'm saying? And basically how I found the credit letters is, you know, sites like Fiverr. Have you ever heard of Fiverr? Fiverr, you can get them off the web, like the dark web. You know what I'm saying? You can get them. Only thing you got to do is basically go to like credit cleaning letters, attorney letters and stuff like that, and you can find them. It's your job to make sure that it's set up right to mail them out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything's in order and be professional when you're doing it. That's why you are paying people to do it, because some people don't want to go through all that. But it's really simple. If I always looked at shit like, if they can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So that what made me just not be lazy. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna learn how to do it myself, and just you just attacking the credit bureau. You know what I'm saying? Until it comes off, basically.
That's crazy. So you're just going online studying this shit yourself.
Basically, just mastering everything. You know what I mean? Just everything about credit. How to clean it, how to build it, how to do this, how to do that. Primaries, like we was talking about, My Jeweler Club and stuff like that. Just little primaries that we can add on just to, while we adding AUs, you know what I'm saying, which is trade lines, we mixing it in with primaries, AUs.
Explain the AU and the trade line, because that goes over a lot of people's heads sometimes.
Like an AU is something that'll fall off within a month or 3 months.
So basically, I'm borrowing somebody's information, or they're letting me use their information.
So for instance, if it's a $20,000, let's say if they had a $20,000 loan for 8 years, you know what I mean, and they've been paying on time, I will give them $700, right? And they'll let it report on my credit for maybe about a month to 3 months. You might get lucky if it lasted 3 months, right? But it's going to fall off. But the main source for it is if you're trying to get a credit card or trying to get a loan, to get the AU at that time of the time you're trying to get the loan. You get what I'm saying? It's basically like a timely thing that you're doing it for. Like, okay, let me get 2 AUs. They both 20,000, that's 40,000. Okay, let me apply for this credit card. You get what I'm saying? But if you, now primaries on the other hand, they report every, I don't matter how long, they might stay on there for 2 years, 3 years, depending on how long you are paying on something. Like I go through Self. It's an app called Self. You ever heard of Self? So you can use Self, you can use My Jewelers Club. It's a lot of little sites or whatever that you can use that'll help your credit a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
now he talks about trade lines, primaries. Like I said, primaries can stay on there for a year or two, couple years. But you know, the other difference between you got the primaries and getting the trade line. That trade line, which will fall off, you know, may last, let's say 3 to 4 months. As far as the primary, you got 3 to 4 years. But either way, it's going to boost your credit. Now, you can pay services, you can pay people or to piggyback off of people's credit. Meaning, if I got Joe right here who got a credit score of 850, he got a credit card out, 5,000 credit limit, you know, not maxed out, whatever the case may be, I can piggyback off of his credit. Meaning, he can add me onto his credit. He can add me onto his credit card, make me like a secondary user. I don't even gotta use a credit card, but I'm gonna pay him to do that. Now all of his credit that's being reported on his credit from that credit card, you know, on-time payments, credit limit, is gonna be on your credit. So it's gonna show, if he had it for 5 years, it's gonna show on yours. You had it for 5 years, 10 months, your credit's gonna boost up. So it's good to do that. It's good to do that if you're about to go get a car, you're about to go get a house, you know, whatever the case may be, where your credit score, phone, credit cards, your credit score is already up. So that period of time, that month or two where your credit score is shot up, that's when you go ahead and apply for everything, right? Apply for what you need. You know, we'll get into this more deeper. I said, what did I just say? I don't know, but we're going to get into it more deeper. You know, if you guys got other questions, feel free to drop your questions, comments, concerns below. If you guys like this content, as always, I'm doing the giveaway too, like I said. So you guys want to make sure you like and subscribe. We about to get out of here. Stay loyal, stay blessed, stay true, stay you.
You know what I'm saying? And basically how I found the credit letters is, you know, sites like Fiverr. Have you ever heard of Fiverr? Fiverr, you can get them off the web, like the dark web. You know what I'm saying? You can get them. Only thing you got to do is basically go to like credit cleaning letters, attorney letters and stuff like that, and you can find them. It's your job to make sure that it's set up right to mail them out, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everything's in order and be professional when you're doing it. That's why you are paying people to do it, because some people don't want to go through all that. But it's really simple. If I always looked at shit like, if they can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So that what made me just not be lazy. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna learn how to do it myself, and just you just attacking the credit bureau. You know what I'm saying? Until